So the tech company Flock says it's putting new privacy safeguards in place after critics said it was helping create a nanny state. There's been widespread backlash now over the company's cameras that are being used for mass surveillance and growing concerns about alleged misuse by police. Join me now to break it all down, Joseph Cox, the co-founder of tech news site 404 Media. So Joseph, let's start with just how Flock's technology works and why a lot of people are becoming more and more concerned about them.
Yeah, so Flock cameras work by scanning the license plate, color, brand, model of every vehicle that goes past them. It doesn't do this just for criminals' vehicles. It does it for literally everybody that drives past, and of course, every vehicle, and by extension, every person. And that's sort of the main fundamental concern that a lot of people have against these cameras, is that it is constant. It is not targeted. And then when law enforcement do go and query this data, they're able to do it without a warrant. They don't have to go to a judge and say, hey, we have probable cause to investigate this crime. They just log in and they start searching people's data.
So the company did announce new privacy safeguards. What do you make of what they're rolling out now, just in response to what you just said?
Yeah, so the changes are that they are reducing the amount of time that they hold on to this data from 30 days to 7 days. They're requiring police to have some sort of auditing mechanisms in front, and that comes after a lot of our reporting and then stuff from the Washington Post as well, which showed that cops were abusing access to this system. They were using it to stalk their ex-wives or husbands or spouses or whoever. Clearly stuff that has no legitimate law enforcement investigation. As for the criticisms of those moves, we already have the ACLU and other groups saying, you know, this isn't enough. It's not clear how it's actually going to work. And fundamentally, it really doesn't address that sort of core problem or issue for a lot of people, which is that they don't require a warrant to get this. It's not like this will eliminate abuse of this platform.
So you've done some reporting on alleged misuse of the technology by police. There's been other articles written about it as well and taking advantage of these cameras. What did you discover?
So we discovered that in some cases, you'll even have a police officer sat in their squad car next to a colleague, and they will have the audacity, maybe the arrogance, to start looking up their ex-wife or girlfriend in front of their colleagues. They're not even trying to do this in secret in some cases. They feel so emboldened to use this technology that they will simply do it in front of their colleagues as well. This is I think, a widespread problem. Flock would say this is only a tiny number of the officers who use our platform or a tiny number of our lookups, but it is a significant amount of abuse, even if it's 1% of searches or 0.5% of searches. There are still police all over the country abusing this technology for purposes that the communities who install these cameras probably weren't anticipating.
Joseph Cox, thank you.